Welcome, my name is Teresa, and today I'm going to show you how to make this adorable card that has a pocket on the front. Most interesting. It was inspired because our garden, some of the flowers are starting to pass by and things are turning to seed. And the name of this card is actually My Garden to Yours. I thought how nice it would be to make a little card where you can put some of the seeds from your garden's flowers or whatever and mail it to a friend. So that's what inspired it. And if it's this your first time coming to our channel, please go ahead and click on that subscribe button. And while you're at it, if you click on that bell icon that's right next to it, you'll be notified when we post the next video. So go ahead, let's grab our tea or your drink, coffee, whatever it is you want, and let's go ahead and get started stamping. Now, this is going to be a little bit different than what you see. The reason for that is I want to show how versatile this product is. So I'm going to go ahead and take this off. This is what you would use to keep your little envelope closed when you're mailing it. So I'll just pop that twine over to the side. So what's going to happen is you'll be able to put some seeds in there, and I'll show you how. And you can write a little sentiment on the inside. So let's get started, and you're going to see how I'm going to shake things up a bit. So the first thing you need for the base of your card, you're going to want to cut a piece of cardstock that measures 8 inches by 5.5. You will want to score it on 4 inches, or if you don't have a tool to score it, let me go ahead and show you. All you have to do, there's a little trick to this. And then looking at white paper on white paper is a little tough, but once you have it where you want it, push your finger right down the center and then push it out, and you can even use your thumbnail to crease it. And there you go. That works perfectly fine. Now, I did warn you, this is not going to look exactly the same. We're going to shake it up a bit. I am actually using some designer series paper from the last catalog. It's no longer available, but this is great. It shows you that you can keep using things till they're done. This is from their Poppies series. The name will be in the description below. It escapes me right now, but I know it's from the Poppies one. Then this should be cut at 3 3/4 by 5 1/4 because we're coming in 1/4 inch on each side. Then we're going to shake it up. I'm going to use some black, some of this beautiful basic black piece of paper. This is coming in a little bit further. So I want you to cut this one at 3 1/4, okay, by 4 3/4, because I want more of an edge. I really want to see that background. Now you want to get a piece of your white cardstock. So go ahead and use your Whisper White. Cut this one, and I'm going to show you why. Cut this at 4 1/4 by 5 1/2, because what you're going to do is you need the 2 largest dies from your Stitched So Sweetly set. Okay, you want to take the largest label die, look at that beautiful label, and you want to take the largest rectangle die. Okay, there you go. You want that as well. And they will both fit on a piece of cardstock that size. Okay, see how that will fit? Now, one of the secrets to keeping it in place, because you want to use the least amount of paper as possible, if you take a Post-it note, it will hold it in place while you go over to your Big Shot and run it through. And that's exactly what I'm going to do. So I'll be right back. Here we go. Let's go ahead and remove those Post-it notes. Disassemble our pieces. See that? Okay, pop that right out, and let's put that off to the side. And look at this. Now, what we're going to need is our Painted Poppies stamp set, okay? We're going to take this one right here. We do have some poppies actually in the yard that we keep, and they will go to seed. So they are definitely something that you can share. And like I told you, it's going to be a little different. Everything's going to be a little bit different. Oh, and Thinking of You with All My Heart. Yeah, I'm going to still use that one. This is from your Peaceful Moments stamp set. Thinking of You with All My Heart. Okay. Now, instead of using the, because I want it to really show, I am going to use some of this basic black ink, okay? And let's go ahead and put this one, that'll fit on this acrylic block. This is slightly bigger. Will it go? Nope, I think I need even the bigger one. Boom. So what we're gonna do is we wanna ink these guys up. Okay. All right, and now let's, oh, I should have a piece of paper underneath there. Always keep a recyclable container nearby. I use the other side for a different project. And I'm going to just eyeball this, okay? And I think I want it about there. Pop that in, keep my black ink in there. Push, push, push. The big reveal. Oh yeah, I like that. Okay, and now let's go ahead and ink up our sentiment. And we wanna, what you wanna do is you wanna work on the lower part. So you want it to come down low. This is gonna be folded, so you want it to come down. Hopefully that works. If not, I have scrap paper. Oh, that's fine. Okay, let's go put all this ink away. Put that off to the side. Okay, get rid of this scrap paper. And I want to do a little assembling. Oh, you know what? I think, oh, on the inside I did use a leaf. You can use the leaf. You don't have to use the leaf. It is the leaf from the painted poppies. I'm going to go ahead and do it. I'm sorry, I should have grabbed that at the beginning. Put it on an acrylic block. Go ahead and grab that ink back out. I know, I do this all the time. Let's go ahead and ink it up. Okay, yep, that looks pretty good. And this time I think I'll make it look like it's peeking up from the bottom. Perfect. Put this ink away. I'm clearing up my workspace. Okay. At this point, all right, for what I did for this one is I rounded the edges. There's a bunch of different punches and things you can use to round them. I don't know where I put it, so I'm not gonna round this one. Let me go ahead and get some liquid glue, and we're gonna put that around the outside. Now what we wanna do is we wanna take this and we're going to trim off these side pieces. Actually, we could probably keep them. What we really want to do is fold it directly in half. Now, if you have a machine that can score it, go ahead and score it. If you don't have a machine that can score it, if you don't have our scoring machine, I'm going to show you that you can do it just on your own. But really want to press that down with your fingers. See? Really want to create that nice seal. Okay. And I'm going to even go so far. Oh, that comes over. Do I mind? Do I mind or do I mind? Because what I had done is I had cut it, let me show you, with scissors just to go straight up and down. And I think that's what I'm going to do. I think that'll bug me otherwise. All right. And let's turn it over, so just cut straight up. I like the way it just went off camera. It's so cooperative. And then we've got to do a little bit of eyeballing here. Okay, I want that to go about there. Let me straighten it up. Okay. Put some glue on the back side. Now, the reason for this little band was this one was really crooked. This one's not so bad, but I cut a piece anyway. That's the wrong one. I did cut a piece of the black anyhow, just in case I had stamped it a little crookeder than I wanted. And this measures 1/4 of an inch. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to put it to where it's at that dotted line to dotted line. And I'm gonna have to, with my fingernail, I'm just scoring like a little score line. With my scissors, I'm gonna cut that off. Then I'm going to take some of that Tombow glue, put very small amount on here, okay? Don't overdo it, don't go too close to the edges. Believe me, you don't want it to slip through. This way, it'll give me the opportunity to make everything look nice and straight. Now I'm gonna have to hold it up because I need to see it, and I don't wanna, if I reach over, then top of my head gets in the way, and yes, I do like that. That's working pretty darn good for me. Okay, now, full disclosure, I needed, that I don't currently have, yes, I'm pulling out my old, the new catalog. Let me go ahead and do that. This is our new catalog. This is our 2020 to 2021. Wow, it's weird to say those years, but it is. And what I should have, and I don't currently have, but I do have it on order, is on page 162, item number 9, foam adhesive strips. That is what you want. I didn't want to hold up this video because I want you to go ahead and order it so you have everything you need as your things start to make seeds. I ran out of that. And it's on order, and I had to do this video, so I had to get creative. How did I get creative? Well, this is what I did. This is a full sheet of the Stampin' Dimensionals. And so what I did is I took this side. Oh, yep, I did. Hold on, I gotta get them out. Let's remove one stamping dimension. Oh, come on. Let's try the other one. All right, see where I used them? Okay. So what you can do is just go around and take that outside trim piece. Believe me, it'll work. Okay. Listen, we get creative when we have to. Now you do want to pay attention because you don't want to put any along the top. You want to only do the sides. And what I did is I made sure that the smooth side faces in. Okay. Well, actually, I didn't use that one. I used this one for the side. Okay. So there will be some cutting involved. It's okay. So for this, I'm going to cut this away. See what I'm doing? We are creative. Let me pop that further back on my hand. All right, and I want to cut into that. Look at that. Perfection. Don't waste those. Just put it off to the side. All right, now my bottom part, I'm going to go ahead and run it. See where it won't peek in? And it's okay where it is. And this one, I'm going to probably cut it more of an angle like that. Oop, keep that. That's a sticky part. We need it. Now I'm going to have to fight with this one. So if I have to fight too long, I will ask my daughter to please edit it. I try to think of you guys when I'm doing this stuff. I'm like, I don't want to sit there and watch somebody fight with it. Just cut to the chase. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to cut this one that way. And then I'm going to pull. See, again, if I had those strips, which I had when I created this card, I've created a lot. I have a lot of friends who really like this idea. So I made it for them, not thinking I needed to make it for you guys and show you all. I'm sorry. But anyhow, we're learning something different. We're going to learn how to be resourceful and work with what we have. Okay, so see, you can see it coming together. Look, look, look. And why am I doing this? This will raise it up off the card a little. See, you have that little bit of space to where you can fit your smaller seeds down here. Now, of course, this is not going to fit very large seeds. Not gonna do it. Don't try putting sunflower seeds or any big ones in there. But you know, there's so many plants where the seeds are really small and tiny. And do I have any in here? No, but I'll show you. Girl, I'm resourceful. I'm gonna still demonstrate to you, but anyhow. And at this point, you wanna line it up to what's there as best you can. Now I would be leaning over normally, and now you have it raised up. Look at that. Oh, so cute, so cute, so cute. And I do want to take, because I'm just a pearl girl, let me tell you, I'm going to go ahead and grab some of those really cute Pearl Basic jewels, and I'm taking the smaller ones, so 3 of the tiny small ones. And I'm going to place them on the little belly band, just like I did on the first one. They are self-adhesive, makes them much easier to use until you go to show somebody else how to do it. And then you are like all butterfingers. It's sad. But it is what it is. I feel as if you all don't judge. I think sometimes, hopefully you like to see the real stuff that goes on behind the scenes. You know, we see so much where it's so perfect and we go to do it and we're like, hey, it must be me. Girl, it is not you. There's a lot of editing that goes on a lot of things, believe you me. So, I'm gonna go ahead and use the white twine from this one to wrap this one up to finish it. But I do wanna demonstrate, how would you fill this? Did I do my leaf? How would you fill this to send it to a friend? We're gonna get creative. I pulled out some rosemary seeds. And I think the best way to fill it would be this. Take a card, because there are some seeds that look like this, so I feel like this is a good representation. Okay, so fill out the seed. You want to give each person, I wouldn't even know how much. And then you want to slip it. Sorry, I haven't even tried this yet. With this one, I mean, I did it with that one. Because you want to kind of loosen that up. And then you want to slip those seeds right in there. Look at that. See? Boom. Hear them? They're in there. Yes. Oh, you can even see them. See them in there? Perfect. You can kind of work it gently, but look at that. Look at that. Okay, and now you're going to see how poorly I like to clean. I want you to have an uncluttered work surface. How long do you cut your twine? That is not something I can answer for you. We sell this gorgeous white twine. It is extremely versatile. It's one of those things I recommend. How much room do you need to tie a bow? I tend to be a little bit on the more generous side when I'm cutting my string. I think 3 times around, or 2 times as it might be, works really well. And then I think it's just precious if you tie a little knot right there. Just like this. Hey, that wasn't too bad, was it? That was not too bad. Not too shabby. Look. Look, who would not, now, of course that one, but seriously cute cards. Now, if you want, you can certainly go ahead and color in your poppies. You don't have to use the poppy stamp. You can use any of our nature stamps. They will all work. Aren't they precious? So functional, so practical. Again, I had to name this My Garden to Yours because that's what I want you to do. When your plants and flowers go to seeds, share them with somebody. It's a beautiful, beautiful thing. So listen, if you enjoyed our time together, if you got inspired, or if you simply just like the products, would you please go ahead and give us a thumbs up? If you haven't already subscribed to our channel, if you do that as well, we'd appreciate it. If you click on that little bell icon, you'll be notified when our next video is ready. So in the meantime, thank you so much, and happy stamping and happy sipping. I'm a little parched. I need a little tea.